Welcome back to Exploring with Jim. Hey, I'm down here at the beach town of Rio Del Mar, California. The ocean is angry today. We've had some high waves and there's a lot of damage along the coast. I'm going to show you some of the damage down here to these luxury homes in Rio Del Mar, California. Let's take a walk and take a look. Cars are attempting to navigate the disaster zone. Look at the water, the logs, the sand that's washed up into these luxury homes. Look at the damage over here. This garage has been completely smashed open. These metal doors broken like twigs. The ocean is angry. You need a four-wheel drive to get through here. Let's go look at some more damage. This is the danger. Huge logs washed out of the water, smashing open garages, breaking glass. These are two victims of the storm. Look at all the driftwood all the way up that staircase beyond the trash can. California State Parks is out here to assess the damage today. There's a lot of it. Bulldozers have been called to remove piles of sand that are actually penetrated into the houses. There's some makeshift plywood here. Looks like that may have helped a little bit. It's gonna be a huge cleanup. Never want to turn your back to the water. Here's a walk along these beachfront luxury homes. Rio Del Mar, California. This has already been cleaned up. You got the shovel, brand new shovel. Look at the sand. Tons of sand washed out of the ocean. Contractors assessing the damage. The city tried to build these sand berms with bulldozers, but they were no match for the power of the ocean. Sand blown up on the other side of the street. Residents with a little garden hose trying to wash the sand out of his house. Beachcombers are out, seeing what's been washed up. Might want to keep a good eye on those little dogs. Hop ups. Gigantic logs swept out of the ocean, piled on the beach. Looks like redwood. Could be from the Northern California coast. It's going to be a massive cleanup process here. More destruction here. It goes all the way down the entire line of homes. Pieces of broken concrete. Logs in the driveway. Women and children have been called in to shovel sand. Over the side, but the water keeps pushing it back over. Look at these logs. You're gonna need a winch to pull these out of here. Sand inside the home. Residents seeing what's going to come in next. There's a lot of what I call disaster tourists out here today. Taking a look to see what's left. houses don't have the luxury of having a street in between them and the ocean. The damage is much worse over here. These are the most desirable homes, right on the water's edge. Until something like this happens. This guy was well prepared. Lots of damage, lots of cleanup. Logs in the roadway. I'll have to move those in there. Everybody else just walks past. I'll get them moved. I get these logs out of the road so cars can go. Come on, buddy. This is the view of the main beach of Rio Del Mar, California. Tons of logs have come crashing in, smashed all of the infrastructure. People are standing around looking absolutely in shock. Debris up on the sidewalk. News crews filming. The force it must have taken to move these huge trees all the way on the other side of the seawall. Record high tides. Massive cleanup. Tide's still coming in. NBC News is here. Water moves those logs just like twigs. That log's many tons. There's the beach. Look at the logs. Cleaned up the parking area a little bit. These are formerly the public restrooms. Absolutely chock full of driftwood. It's going to take a lot of work for these will open again. Hope there's nobody inside because they're not getting out. A lot of disaster tourists here. Rio Del Mar, California. Luxury beachfront community. Took the brunt of the storm. Got some beachcombers. Don't turn your back on the ocean. Tried to sandbag here, but it didn't work very well. These are luxury beachfront homes. Look at their view. $1 million view. But today, It's a nightmare. Fences snap like twigs. Garbage in their yards. Sandbags tossed like bags of sugar. This is what the news crews want to show you. They're out there with the big view, but we get in here and look at everything up close. It's going to be a big cleanup. Logs just knocked aside. Rocks smashed off their foundations. You never know what's going to be washed up on the beach. Some fossils. Clams. Ancient clams embedded in the rock. This ice plant was a beautiful ground cover at one time. Now it's just been ripped apart. Maybe this is some sort of a bridge or a walkway over to the home. Now, broken and smashed. Pallets. Logs wrecked up against staircases. Bent and twisted. Boulders on the staircase. Rio Del Mar, California. No alcohol, no glass. Camping. Waves swept all the way up the street, pushing driftwood clear up into people's houses. Piles of sand in the park. Logs came crashing into buildings, shattering them. Well, that's it from Rio Del Mar, California on this stormy high tide day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time, and remember, don't ever turn your back on the ocean. Have a good day.